What's going on? It's me, Jacob, and lately I've been playing a lot of Hood, Outlaws and Legends. And if you know anything about that game, it's about doing the perfect heist. And because of that, I want to talk about the top 10 best crime games that just got that done right. I'm not just going to talk about Grand Theft Auto for the top 10 games. It's going to be on the list, but this is going to be my list of top 10 best crime games that kind of just got that done right. And if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys are giving me. I really do appreciate it. Now, on to the list. This is going to be the list of the top 10 best crime games. It's my list. It's totally biased to me. If you have any suggestions for any other games I may have missed, or other crime games that should be on the list, or maybe games that shouldn't even be on the list, let me know down below. I really do appreciate all the support. Now, on to the list. At number 10, I have LA Noire, published by Rockstar Games. This game came out in 2011. I played this on my PS3. It follows the story of a detective in Los Angeles in 1947. The game is broken up into multiple stories throughout the city. You can travel by foot or vehicle. It's an open world, almost like a GTA type design where you can kind of do what you want to do. You're working for the side of the police department, but you can kind of do what you want to do in the game. It's a lot of fun. Make all the choices you want to make. It's LA Noire. It's at my number 10 spot. And kind of with the same concept, at number 9, I have Sleeping Dogs, published by Square Enix. This game came out in 2012. In this game, you're a Chinese-American police officer where you have to infiltrate different criminal organizations. It's action-adventure, fighting, shooting. You have parkour abilities that can be used. You get to explore the open-world environment, and you get to engage in both legal and criminal activities. And at number 8, but probably still not completed, I have Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this game just came out in 2020. CD Projekt Red. This game came out, we were all excited for it. I was excited for it. I know you were excited for it, but it kind of flopped. It wasn't ready. They kind of prematurely launched this game, but we got what we got. It's a lot of fun. I put it on my list for a crime simulator because you kind of make your own character, go in the world, you're a V. You can kind of do what you want to do. It's really open world, open concept. Even though they give you a lot of story options, they don't really add up to anything. No matter what you pick in the story, no matter what direction you try to go in the story, it's all going to go to the same location. It's kind of blah. Hopefully the game gets better, more updates, things to come to it. Until then, that's just where it is. Barely made it to the list, but I really hope there's better updates or things that come to the game. They need to re-release it, some online mode, something good, something that brings players that originally bought the game, who found out it sucked, brings them back to the game. Something really cool and unique. They need an update like that. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to do anything. It just is what it is. There it is. And kind of on the same boat here, I have at number 7, Watch Dogs Legion. Developed by Ubisoft Toronto. This game also came out in 2020. I was really excited for it. I like the Watch Dogs series. Watch Dogs 2 and GTA 5 were really comparable, both taking place in California, open world, kind of do what you want to do. GTA 5 is more on the murder mayhem side, and Watch Dogs is more on the cyber terrorism side, where you're not really killing anybody, you're just knocking them out. Well, that same concept expands here into London, where it's more futuristic. There's a lot more things to hack, a lot more things to do. You're in London. You're still just knocking people out, but you can kill them. There's guns you can pick up. You can be lethal. Now, the story mode for this game is a lot of fun. Very short. You can breeze right through it in about 15 to 20 hours. The online mode is where it's at. It's a lot of fun to play online, but they need to bring more missions to it. I really enjoy playing online with a group of people, especially if you can get a good team together. Kind of like how I play now with Hood. You get a good team together, good communication. It's a lot of fun. But in Watch Dogs Legion, you really don't have that many missions. You only have a few missions to do. You do them over and over, rinse and repeat. You're not really getting much for it. You do have a battle pass system where you can unlock different things, but you don't really, it's all cosmetic. It doesn't really mean anything. It kind of just fell apart to me. Watch Dogs Legion really needs a new update, some more content, something that really brings this game back to life. I'm waiting to season 2, maybe in season 3. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. It's just Watch Dogs Legion. Back on track with a really great crime game. Here we go. At number 6, I have Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Now, it's the remake of Mafia 3. This is the Mafia Definitive Edition. It recently came out in 2020, developed by Hangar 13, published by 2K Games. This game takes place in a fictional version of Chicago in 1930s. It's a true crime game. You're in the Mafia, you're a gangster, it's open world. You can kind of just do what you really have to do to take care of these missions. The story is just really good. The graphics are amazing. It's voiced over. It has a really good cast. If you haven't played this game, now's a good time to play it. They have the definitive edition. It recently came out. I would pick it up. It's the fourth main installment in the Mafia series. If you're looking for a really good crime game, I would pick this one up. If you're looking for something that's close to a GTA simulator while we're all waiting for GTA 6, this isn't too bad. At number 5, I have Saint Row the Third, published by THQ. It's a sequel to Saint Row's 1 and 2, and a prequel to Saint Row the Fourth. This game originally came out in 2011, but was re-released in 2019. I think Saint Row the Third is a really well done game. Now, if you're looking for a crime game, this is a crime game where you're taking your syndicate to control the whole world. Now, like I said, it is a sequel. In Saint Row 1, you start the Saints, that's your gang. In Saint Row 2, you take over the whole city, that's your whole gang. In Saint Row 3, Saint Row the Third, you're going to take over the whole world. Now, we've probably all played Saint Row 4. Now you take over all of space, and it gets kind of crazy. You go into the Matrix. It's a little wacky. So they just kind of bring it back a notch, go back to Saint Row the Third. They remade this game. It's a lot of fun. You can play it cooperative. You can play it single. It's still wacky. There's a lot of crazy things to do. If you get the remastered version, you're going to get all that downloaded content, all that DLC. So much fun to play with. If you're looking for a truly open world where you can do just about whatever you want to do with a character, you can just make however you want to make. This is how, Cyberpunk 2077 should have been. You make your character however you want to make it, like you can in Saint Row, and just have a game that works. It's so good. It takes place in a fictional version of like New York City, and you just take over the world. Did I say you can play it cooperative with a friend? So much fun. At number 4, I have Yakuza, Like a Dragon. This game also came out in 2020, published by Sega. I've played some of the Yakuza games before. I really like the role-playing, Japanese, Yakuza type feeling. I do like it. And in Yakuza Like a Dragon, they kind of just, like I was just talking about in Saint Row, they kind of just turn up the wackiness. There's a lot more, side missions, a lot of things you can do in the game, a lot of fun things you can explore. Now, the reason why I call it like a crime simulator, you are getting your side hustle on, open world, do what you want to do. I really enjoy this game. If you haven't played Yakuza Like a Dragon, just pick it up. It's a lot of fun. They recently re-released a lot of the Yakuza games, remastered them. I've seen that here in the PS4 store. It looks really interesting. I might actually check that out too as well. And it's getting good now. At number 3, I have Red Dead Redemption. Have you ever wanted to be a cowboy in the past? There it is. This game came out in 2018, published by Rockstar Games. It's actually going to be the third game in the series. We had Red Dead Redemption, Undead Redemption, now Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 kind of blew us away. When this game came out, I wasn't really expecting much out of it. I was kind of thinking, cool, another Rockstar game. This will get me through till GTA 6. But once I got into this game, they made it so immersive. Everything you have to do to getting dressed, shaving yourself, taking a bath, saddling your horse, getting on your horse, hunting down some food, skinning that food, bringing it back to the camp, cooking it up, actually having to eat food, or else you're going to get skinny and wither away, wearing the right clothes for the weather. So many things, so many different mechanics. It's so immersive. If I can expect anything like this in the next GTA type games, I'm sold almost immediately. People were locked away for hours just playing this game, just being a cowboy. You can either spend the day either shooting up a town, going fishing, going hunting, running story missions, playing sheriff, doing whatever you want to do in this game. And then came the online mode, where it was exactly like Grand Theft Auto Online, where everyone's just a cowboy running around shooting each other. You don't trust anybody. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's an outlaw. If you haven't picked up this game, now's a good time. There's not much really going on right now. Everyone's sitting indoors. Pick it up. Red Dead Redemption 2. If you're looking for something like a GTA clone, but as a cowboy in the Wild West, and it's got online, there it is. Did I say online? And at number 2, still strong as ever, I have Payday II. This game came out in 2013. right alongside Grand Theft Auto 5. But this Payday 2 is a crime simulator published by 505 Games. It takes 4 players online. I prefer to play with players online. You can play with NPCs, but it takes 4 players online and puts them in a crime simulation. You go on your computer, in your base, you pick a crime, bank heist, art theft, armored cars, any kind of heist. There's so many different missions you can do. You just go on. You can go on a crime spree where you do mission after mission after mission, and your pay and your bounty and everything just multiplies and keeps going. Or you can just do a single mission, get your pay, get out, go back in, find another mission. It's online. It's still hitting strong. I play it now, still here in 2021, and that game is strong. As soon as I go in, I'll find a team of 4 in almost no time. If you want really good news, Payday 3 is in development. It should be coming out. It's scheduled for 2023 release date. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm really excited. Hopefully it doesn't follow the trend of all these other new games where it's going to come out buggy as all hell. Even if it does, we're going to use those bugs to our advantage, get all the money we can. When they patch those bugs, we'll be the ones that got all the money. But that's just going to be my theory on it. If it has any kind of bugs or any kind of glitches, we're just going to exploit that and run those missions as fast as we can. I know when Payday 2 came out, there was a few missions where you can activate immortality, where you just don't get noticed by the police, you don't get shot, you don't get killed, and you just take all the money and leave. If anything like that, kind of cool. I hope it doesn't break the game. I hope there's nothing like that. I really enjoy Payday 2. If you haven't played it, just go pick it up. And here at my number 1 spot, like we've always been talking about, Grand Theft Auto Online, number 1 crime simulator game. You go online, there's actual heists you can do, you can buy your own corporation, your own biker club, your own arcade club, whatever you need to do. You can live at the casino and just be retired like I am. Already have millions of dollars in your bank account. You own all the flying vehicles, you own all the sports vehicles, planes, boats, hangars, whatever you want to own. And if you don't own it, that's what you do in the game. You go on heists, you go on missions, you do races. It's all online. So much fun. The game's been out since, like I said, 2013. Developed and published by Rockstar Games. This game is just, it's the one that's hitting it big. It's the one you compare it all to. It's the open world game you compare all your open world games to. Now we're all waiting for the Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out, and Grand Theft Auto 6 Online, Grand Theft Auto Online 2. We don't know what's going to happen with that. There's really no news on it. If I hear anything, I'll be the first to try to put it out there. Being in the top 5, top 10 most sold games every month for the past decade, it's just been amazing. Yeah, I really enjoy Grand Theft Auto Online. I know you guys probably do too. If you're watching this video, you probably do play Grand Theft Auto Online. Just to get that straight. But this is my video of the top 10 best crime simulator games. If you enjoyed it, thank you. Leave a thumbs up. If you have any games you want to add to the list or games you want to take off the list, let me know down below. I really do appreciate all the feedback, and I'll see you guys in the next video.